Hello everyone, my name is Brett. Today we're going to teach you about the properties of logs and condensing equations.
This is the quotient property. We are given these two equations. This is the problem. We have to separate the problem into two parts by using the quotient property. And we use the minus sign because we're dividing. So we just use these two equations and plug it in for the set problems. And then solve, and that's your answer.
Okay, now we're learning the product property. You take log base 4 of 21, and then you simplify it to 3 times 7. And then you put a plus sign when you're solving it because it's a multiplication problem. So you take log base 4 of 3 plus log base 4 of 7. You put in the given, which is 0.792 and 1.404, and then you simplify it to 2.196.
Okay, this is the power property. This is our problem right here, and we're going to condense 49 to 7 squared. The next step is to move the exponent to the front of the problem, because that's the power property. Then we just plug in the log base 4 of 7 with our given, and we keep the 2 there, so it's 2 times 1.404, and we multiply, and that's it.
Now that we have finished learning the properties of logs, we're going to move on to condensing equations. Aren't you excited? I know I am. We are doing a condensing problem, and this is the problem that we're going to be solving. And since it's condensing all the numbers in front of the log base 4, you bring to the exponent spot, and then for the next step, since it's just log base 4 for each of them, you bring it to just 1, and then you just solve for whatever's left up top. So 2 to the 5th is 32, and then you just bring the rest down, and that's your answer.
Okay, so this is our problem right here. We are going to use the quotient property and condense this log base 3 of 20 minus log base 3 of 4, and put log base 3 20 over 4, and just keep the 2 the same, and the rest of the problem the same. Then we solve 20 divided by 4, which is 5, so we just rewrite the whole thing, and it's 2 log base 3 of 5 plus 0.5 log base 3 of 4. Then we have to move the number in front of the logs to the exponent. So we move the 2 to the exponent of the 5. So it's log base 3 of 5 raised to the 2. And we do the same thing on the other side. We move the 0.5 to the exponent of the 4. So it's log base 3 of 4 raised to 0.5. Then we solve for 5 raised to 2, which is 25. So it's log base 3, 25. Plus log base 3 of 2. So we move on to the next step, which is log base 3 of 25 to 0.2. Because we simplify this part right here. Then we solve, and this is our answer.